What's up, everybody? I'm Alex,
I'm Andrew.
and we're going to talk about some teams that suck. So welcome to Notre Dame, our vlogger, not episode 2.
Just wanted to revel in our status a little bit more while we are definitely still undefeated and talk about 5 fan bases that we're glad to not be a part of right now. Well, I don't know about you, but I would love to start with Michigan because they suck the most.
Let's see what we got here for Michigan.
There's the meme. Warning, there's a lot of WikiHow in this episode. I don't know if anyone out there is familiar with WikiHow, but it's like a treasure trove of just really weird stuff. It's funny to even talk about this because it's not Notre Dame related, but it's funny nonetheless, is that obviously everyone knows they just can't beat their biggest rival.
It's a lot of red. That's a lot of red.
It's just a lot of red. And I like that there's the one white where Ohio State like vacated their wins or whatever, and it's still Ohio State.
That's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great that Jim Harbaugh will have never beaten Urban Meyer as Michigan's head coach against OSU. That kind of rules. Like, he just doesn't get the chance to because that little shithead Irby retired because of his headaches and also being a terrible person, that whole deal.
Yeah, it's super poetic, and it's going to be equally poetic when next year, without Urban Meyer, Ohio State still wipes the floor with Michigan. And we're going to laugh. We're going to laugh.
There's a lot of talk about, like, this is the year that Michigan's going to beat Ohio State. But, like, next year has to be the year. Like, you can't start 0-5 against your biggest rival and keep your job, even if you win 9 games a year. Like, not that I'm saying that would be a good idea to fire him, but, like, I mean, look at Bo Pelini, Nebraska. Like, that didn't go so well.
Right. So, yeah, I hope that he's loading up on milk and steak and avoiding nervous
Buy
birds.
Walmart khakis while you can, Jim. Have fun in the not Rose Bowl.
I honestly don't even know what bowl they're in. Oh, they're playing Florida again.
They're playing Florida,
again.
which that's like the Notre Dame LSU of, like, the postseason, but people care even less about that.
All right, moving on. Our next team on the hit list. Our favorite hometown boys for us living in LA, the USC Trojans. We got a good one here. We got a Ralphie Wiggum.
I mean, like, doesn't everyone think this? Like, this is just the shadow hire of their head coach. Like, Clay has to feel the heat with this one.
It's kind of like an interesting dynamic, though, because if their offense is good and Cliff is good, then you think Helton's job is probably safer. But if they're bad,
I feel like they could still average 30 points and, like, lose 7 games again. Like, I don't know.
Just enough penalties to offset any offense.
It's just a funny situation that, like, their entire fan base hates that he's still their coach.
Right. It's got to be hard to have the billboards and banners and flyers and newspaper ads and TV commercials, and it's a lot more things than actually ran, but everybody really wants him out and spend literally their money to be like, get this guy
I'd
the fuck
get tired. I'd get out of Dodge. I'd leave town. Like, it's like, fuck you people.
That would have been the better campaign. Hey, Clay Helton, why don't you get out of Dodge?
I would probably do it. Like, if y'all want me out of Notre Dame or blogger, you could wear me down very easily.
Just tweet at us, get out of Dodge.
Where are all the memes of, like, USC went 5-7? SB Nation. Notre Dame went 4-8.
Yeah, they did go
like,
5-7.
Give me a break. Don't let us going undefeated distract you from the fact that USC did not have a winning record this year. Or even a 500 record. They were sub 500.
Yeah, and also, like, the most brutal 1-2 punch for them to not be bowl eligible. Awesome. They literally had to win one of their last 2 games, and they lost to a 2-win UCLA.
2 wins before.
And then an undefeated us.
Oh, nice. Just, like, a weird sequence of events that, like, couldn't have gone worse for Trojan fans.
All right, well, potentially an even shitbaggier fan base. We're moving on to
Ohio State. The big.
Yeah. This one, the meme is very, very appropriate, and it almost, like, cringe looking at it because, like, it's not good.
I mean, Urban, hear no evil, see no evil.
There's a lot of evil. When you live in the evil, when you are the evil, you don't even have to, like, you don't have to even acknowledge it.
Yeah.
It just exudes.
Side note, I lived in Columbus for 1 year. I've been hearing from people back there that it's just, like, nonstop worshiping of Urban, like, prostrating at his grave, or whatever you want to call it. Like,
his grave,
like, until he comes back in 2 years from the dead. But, like, y'all gotta stop worshiping this guy. Like, he's bad.
He's a bad dude.
He's a bad dude.
He's bad things.
Is Ryan Day a good coach? Because I've heard nothing nationally about him at all. I just don't know. It's a weird hire, and there's a lot of money they're throwing at him.
We'll see, and I hope it goes poorly. All right, moving on to a team. Moving on to a team that I actually like. I actually have a gift for this one. This is, just for context, this isn't just a random NFL hype. This is UCF star Blake Bortles throwing a pick in the red zone off of the helmet of one of his offensive linemen.
Bortles!
Yeah, sorry to Jason Mendoza that we have to take shots at Blakey.
This isn't like an unprovoked shot at UCF. Like, even Mackenzie Milton was like out here shitting on Notre Dame before he got hurt.
Yeah, and I really do feel bad for him.
Their best win was Cincinnati. As much as I would like, I don't know.
It's not good.
I kind of like would enjoy the ideological purity of like all the undefeated teams getting in the playoff, but no, man.
And the funny thing is that if the scenario to make it happen happened, and exactly what happened last year, where they just run the table and decide that they're champions, if we had done that, people actually would have taken it seriously.
It'd be real, because we're Notre Dame.
And
We would have made a trophy like Brian Kelly
let me
said,
show you.
And it would be real.
All right, I got two options here, two mock-ups for the BK trophy for this season. This is our first one. This is replacing the classic First Down Moses statue. Just plop him right on there.
I'm trying to think of something clever from first to second.
Yeah, one figure to two.
Coming.
Well, let me show you my second option. This is just so everybody on campus can see it. You just come for a football game, you come to move in, you come to visit school, you get to God Quad, and the first thing you see is homeboy.
We've already gotten yelled at on Twitter for being sacrilegious for replacing
this.
Jesus,
this isn't replacing Jesus. This is a separate statue of Brian Kelly that's just a little bit closer. That has the exact same pedestal, so it just looks like it's.
Would they be back to back?
Yeah, they're back to back because they've got each other's back.
Final one. Because 5 is a rounder number than 4 and makes better for a listicle. Also, there's good reasons to talk about this team. Georgia really fucked up. Man.
Man.
If I were a Georgia fan and I like football, boy.
It's hard. It's hard because they were close.
I mean,
they didn't do it.
They had it.
And they did the quarterback switcheroo one way last year, and then they did it
the other
way.
You got owned both ways. And this time by the guy who's like demonstrably worse. He was the one who owned you. Like his last time it was like, well, and he had his way.
Coming.
Like it wasn't hard for him to do.
So yeah, here we've got another WikiHow meme that you created. Don't believe the quality losses will help. It won't. Like just okay.
Yeah, fuck your quality loss, man. You don't deserve to be in the playoff. More like Kirby dumb.
Got him.
Because of the punt, you fucking idiot.
So that's 5 teams that suck, and we don't.
It's good to be undefeated. Stay tuned for another full-length episode of Notre Dame Vlogger coming soon.
Go over there and hit the subscribe button, and go down there and hit like, drop a comment, hit all the things, smash that subscribe. We'll be back.